semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Cornhuskers offense will have the football first here. So here we are, the semifinal stage, the final 4 teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs,
he cannot escape. It's a sack.
Another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. You just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Caught behind the line. It's Hunter. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Huskers will line up to punt it away. And he's out of bounds here on the return. So Alabama's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Snags the quick throw. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And they trap him for a sack. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, I just thought that would be a foregone conclusion. 3rd down in inches, no problem. Quarterback sneak, 1st down. But no, the defensive line holds their point of attack and pushes him. It's like no game to me. It'll be 4th down in inches.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check in. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quick throw caught on the left side. Touchdown, Huskers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the score.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters and try to take some shots off of play action and keep hammering away with that run game.
Important second down play coming up. Trying to find some room. It's Miller. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. With the catch, it's Miller. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. That's caught. It's Williams. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender. My goodness. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Well, Nebraska has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. They convert on third down now. Sets up 1st and goal from the 9.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Simpson. He's running out of time here. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown! As they get on the board here in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. And the defense come up with a stop this time. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They're going to run it here. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Huskers keep the football on the move. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. There's a 1st and 10 play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Took contact on the throw. He's got it with room to run. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup and put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
And he's got it! Touchdown, Cornhuskers!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Picks up the 1st and still running.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Simpson. Swarmed by the pass rush. He's sacked. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. They bring the punter onto the field now. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Then they keep it going. Nice grab. It's Hunter. It's a nice game to move the football up to the 27.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Receiver makes the grab, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
2nd and inches. Offense maybe looking to throw the ball here. They got 3 receivers bunched out left. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. Let's reel in. It's Parker. They finally get him down, but it's a jump play through the air.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it again. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Cornhuskers with 1st and 10 here. Gonna run it. It's Parker. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down play coming up. To throw, it's Raiola. The pocket breaking down. Oh, that one's picked off. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now, just before halftime.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cornhuskers will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Bringing it out, it's Adams. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, trying to make up this deficit. We get the 2nd half started with the running play. Got the first down and still motoring. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Scanning the field. It's Simpson. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Short pass finds the tight end. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets him up now. First down to the 22. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And there's the handoff.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Pressure is coming. And the pass is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
It's a shotgun run call. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left side. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Huskers will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. And the return man decides a single fair catch. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. And this pass is on target. Caught. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Alabama. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. When he's got some space here. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. And so the drive starts with pretty decent field position. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Great start with the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. He'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. And the Huskers will have 1st and 10 here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. And that run produces a decent gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. And it's caught. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
The Cornhuskers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. 2nd down and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. The ball still sits at the 1 after the incompletion. Can they punch it in? Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Nebraska. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, we need you guys to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. To the air, it's Simpson. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
But I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for a receiver. Short throw complete to the tight end. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter? Nebraska has the lead here. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. They run it right into a blitz. The linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. He stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
They look to throw it here on second down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Takes the handoff. It's Parker. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's caught. It's Hunter. You bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Running back grabs it on a screen.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Here's the second down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Powers through. The freshman brought down after a nice run.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Near the sticks. It's Hunter. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. Touchdown, Huskers. This offense is still clicking. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Bringing it out, it's Adams. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. First down. Looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Offensively, you get to the fourth quarter, you're down in a game. You're thinking about vertical shots and getting out of bounds.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. With the catch, it's Cuevas. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get...
They're standing there, gets hit again. Here they come on third and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far.
He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Oh, man, you just hate to see this for this offense. They've done a nice job here, giving themselves a shot to get back into this game, and you got to go for it. But to come up a little bit short, this one may be over.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second and goal for the offense. Looking to score that went it to the right side. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of it.
Touchdown, Cornhuskers. They couldn't stop him there. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. When the kickoff heads out of bounds, the offense will begin from the 40. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Dropping back. It's Simpson. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Running out of time in the pocket. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, tied.
Love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes the lead 11, 35-24. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Leaning on the run game here late. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Well, they need 8 yards on fourth down to keep this drive going. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Grabbed by the receiver.
Now, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Ball handed off. So no gain on what's going to be the final play. The clock is at 0-0. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.